The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for The Media Zone with your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And the chance to win free movie tickets with the Poster Pairs game. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the Media Zone. Ed Dave here. Ed and Dave with you. Do you use humidifiers in your house during the winter? Does it get dry?
It does not get dry. I have a fine, expensive heating system.
Okay.
But it works very well. And
So you don't feel dry, you don't have a gauge?
I do not have a gauge.
Okay. So I have to bring a gauge into work where it's inhuman humidity levels. Even at my house, it's like in the 30s still, 35. Or this is humidity levels. 40 to 50 is normal. At work, 24. The Sahara Desert has got more humidity than this dump in there. I've never seen anything like it.
I have my illegal heater that I use every day.
So you get cold.
It's freezing in my office.
Some people are
even in the summer, it's freezing in the office.
Huh.
I got the heater on all the time. I'll go outside for a walk at lunch when it's 90 just to warm up.
Oh, jeez.
It's so awful.
Yeah, we don't. For years, I just found cleaning out my desk when I was taking readings of the temperature. There was a summer in there where it was 80 degrees.
Oh.
And I was leaving early many days. As you know, 78 is my tolerance.
Is that your
That's
tolerance?
when I hit
So if it hits 79 or 80, you're out.
78, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do we have tonight? Winchester.
Who knows?
And a fantastic woman. Also, I think tonight...
50 Shades?
That's next time.
Is that next show?
Oh,
My God, we still have another show. Oh.
Another show to tape. We tape 4 shows here at a shot.
It's like working for Jeopardy.
Not that we don't change our shirts though.
No.
I noticed on the
I used to
match
do
game-
that years ago. I stopped.
Yeah. If we had a co-host, female co-host, we would always tell them you have to change your outfits.
You just wanted to see him change.
I just want to see different outfits. Can't do that anymore though. You wear whatever you want over there and don't file harassment charge. You sent a couple last minute ones in.
Well, it was funny because I was with the producer a week ago.
Uh-huh.
And he said, hey, there hasn't been any new sexual harassment charges. Something's up. And sure enough.
They're taking holidays.
Yeah, they're taking the holidays off. And then sure enough, Ben Vereen.
Oh,
shows
that
up.
was Ben Vereen.
And then what's the other guy that I say? Paul Haggis?
Yeah, I didn't know who that was.
Writer, director. But yeah, sure enough, they're there.
Chicken George it was, wasn't it?
He was showing his Chicken George
Chicken parts.
to people. So, rubbing up against them.
Oh, no.
As Dr. Ruth would say, with his erect penis.
Were they erected? Was that in the
It was,
story?
yes,
or-
it was. There was a
Oh, God.
story saying that he was in the hot tub with women, saying as they were talking about the show Hair. how
Oh,
there's,
yeah, it's a sexy
yes,
play
but
there.
he was saying that nudity does not necessarily mean sexuality, as he was rubbing his erect penis up against the person in the hot tub.
Yeah, that might be something to discuss outside the hot tub. Yeah, there's going to be some nudity, and you don't say that with the erect penis in the hot tub. Oh boy, people are nuts out there. Let's do our first film.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see what this is. You want to do Winchester?
I'll do Winchester. What the heck?
They're both the same length.
All right, I don't know what they are, but let's see. What is this? Winchester. Stars Helen Mirren, Sarah Snook, Jason Clarke. Inspired by true events, on an isolated stretch of land 50 miles outside of San Francisco sits the most haunted house in the world. Built by Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester fortune, it is a house that knows no end. To the outsider, it looks like monstrous monument to a disturbed woman's madness. But Sarah is not building for herself, for her niece, or for the troubled Dr. Eric Price, whom she has summoned to the house. She is building a prison, an asylum for hundreds of vengeful ghosts, and the most terrifying among them have a score to settle with the Winchesters. There's no rating for violence, disturbing images, drug context, and sexual material thematic elements. I don't know why I've suddenly become British, Ed, but I have.
Because of Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren is British. Is she British in this film?
I don't know if she's British, but she's often nude.
But we don't want her nude because she is old.
It doesn't matter. She has been nude only a few years ago.
Oh dear, what film was that?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure MrSkin.com.
I may have to see it and superimpose it with the thief, the wife, the cook, and the lover.
I will give you in the after show email with a complete listing of Helen Mirren nude. If you would like to see this at home, write in and say you want the after show email. What kind of voices are we moving into? I'm not sure what I'm doing now. It's sort of my Vincent Price.
I may wish to continue in this vein for the rest of this series. I'll go British with a little bit of raspiness behind it, which may give me an aura of some sort of ominous activity. Perhaps that is what I will do.
We've created something new here, Dave.
What is that?
We did these voices. We don't even know anything about this film. No. But we got through the whole thing doing our voices.
There you go. So this is what we should do when we go on to the next new show. The all new media zone. While we're showing the clips, just do goofy voices to get us through the clip.
Right.
There you go.
That'll get us through. Let's see if anything can get us through this one.
All right, go ahead.
A Fantastic Woman.
Ooh.
Daniela Vega, Francisco Reyes, and Luis Ganico. Wow.
I might say Luis Gnecco.
Gnecco. Okay.
Let's try that.
I'll say this. I'm not sure if this is French or what this film is, but there's subtitles. Marina, a waitress who moonlights as a nightclub singer, is bowled over by the death of her older boyfriend. Instead of being able to mourn her lover, suddenly Marina is treated with suspicion. The doctors in Orlando's family don't trust her. A woman detective investigates Marina to see if she was involved in his death, and to make matters worse, Orlando's son threatens to throw Marina out of the flat she shared with Orlando. Marina is a trans woman.
Ooh.
And for most of Orlando's family, her sexual identity is an aberration, a perversion. So Marina struggles for the right to be herself. She battles the very same forces that she has spent a lifetime fighting just to become the woman she is now, a complex, strong, forthright, and fantastic woman.
Oh.
Rated R for language, sexual content, nudity, and a disturbing assault.
Well, I think assault should be disturbing. I say this is a Spanish film. That's what I'm going to go with because of the names. Vega, Francisco Reyes, Luis Gnecco.
Okay.
I say Spanish.
I'm not sure. This actress must be Daniela Vega, so I don't know if she's actually a trans woman or just playing one. We don't know. We'll have to look into that.
Is that it for our films?
That's it for the films here. It's only 2 this week.
I don't get to do my voice for another film? Oh, that's disappointing.
Do a trans woman voice.
I believe what I was doing is a trans woman. It's a British trans woman.
That might sound like, what's her name? Kathleen Turner.
Yeah, she's a very deep voice. Kathleen Turner thinks she's very sexy. She talks like this all the time. It's kind of like a female Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte. I gotta go have a drink. Or 2 or 3.
Remember Nick Nolte's performance as David Banner in that first Hulk movie where he was Bruce Banner's father.
Yes.
And also apparently the Absorbing Man, but you wouldn't know it from whatever Nick Nolte was trying to say. Here, you be Nick Nolte trying to explain to Bruce Banner that you are the absorbing man, Dave.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Well, whatever you were just doing now will work fine.
I'm the absorbing man. I don't know what the absorbing man is, but that is how Nick Nolte talks now. I don't know what happened, but that's how he talks all the time.
He's a stunning man in that North Dallas 40 and other early 70s.
Rich man, poor man.
The Deep, wasn't he in The Deep?
Was he in the deep? I don't know.
Jacqueline Bissette's and the wet T-shirts.
Oh.
All right, let's see. DVD release. Oh, we got a lot of time.
All right, well, let's spend time on DVD releases.
Professor Marsden and the Wonder Woman.
Did we do this one?
I think we did this. Now, this was based on the creator of the Wonder Woman comic book. And I did see this story on the Kirkman's History of Comics, where he had his wife there, and he also had a mistress.
Oh.
And they got together, and apparently he was into bondage.
Ooh.
And I have to see if there's a collection of the early Wonder Woman comics. There's a lot of bondage situations working their way into the story, where
nice.
Wonder Woman was tied up by the Amazon villains, and she was being spanked.
Oh.
Kinds of images.
That sounds very lesbianic.
It was. I want to see all those early Wonder Woman.
You're a sick,
Comic.
twisted person, Ed.
But these were being pawned off as kids' comic books, and there's all kinds of S&M material sneaking in. So I don't know how this version would be, but the documentary is
Oh, God.
Boo 2.
Next.
Do you remember when I said, I kind of want to see that Tyler Perry's Boo, the first one, just for curiosity? That interest doesn't work its way down to the second one, nor did I ever see that first one.
You scared?
I think it even popped up for free on somewhere, Amazon, but I watched
Voice is too annoying.
Yeah, I watched 1 minute of it, and it's got an audience somewhere out there.
Gothic.
Do you remember what this was from the 80s?
No.
Even Vestron, a company that's out of business. This is about the Mary Shelley night that she wrote Frankenstein with. Percy Shelley, they all got together. And,
During a severe storm.
right. They showed that a little bit in Bride of Frankenstein, but apparently they were doing illegal drugs and things that wasn't mentioned in the Bride of Frankenstein, to give them all these odd thoughts and stories.
What the heck?
Now, don't be afraid, Dave.
I'm not.
I zoomed in. That is a piece of cloth.
Okay.
Man.
I see. I can see that's cloth.
I had to check that out very closely.
An erotic werewolf in London. I want this film.
Misty Monday is a B-movie actress, and we also got other ones like Darian Crane in there.
I must see this film, Ed. Where is it?
When was this made?
I don't know. It just popped up in the releases, and I threw it on there. I thought it looked interesting and very, excuse the expression, titillating, because I had to zoom in and make sure that was, a piece of cloth there, which somebody, creative artist, made the end a little darker there. Oh!
The Projected Man. Almost looks like Christopher Lee as Frankenstein.
This, I might not normally put this in, but do the read, Dave.
Born a man, turned into a living laser beam by science's most gruesome experiment.
Any chance to just say laser beam, which Lou Ferrigno did as he was talking about Hercules. You can't do that now, but in 1983 we could make fun of that.
We can make fun of it.
We still can.
Yeah, we're going off the air. Media's DVD releases. There you have it.
Okay, now we have a lot of time left. We did the death.
Why don't we just do a 15-minute show?
I crossed the idea of on the new media zone, if we don't have enough material, because we're not doing the games and things, of doing a 15-minute show and then showing last week's 15-minute show at the second half.
Huh.
That was just something I was toying with. If we don't have enough material for a half hour, but we usually do.
Or we could do a 5-minute show.
And repeat the past.
Do like the Teletubbies show, do it, and then just keep repeating it until the half hour is over with.
I didn't know they re-showed, what was it, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
That's my idea, 15 minutes, and then show last week's. We'll see how it goes. Now, this week is the only... See, we do need 3 movies or a segment of deaths.
Why would people watch if we don't give away tickets?
Why would they watch when we do give away tickets? It's entertaining. We always get more comments on the entertainment value than the tickets, really, when we're out in public, don't we? When you did get mentioned, or
well, yeah. Well, no one's going to come up to me and say, "Hey, I love that ticket giveaway." They just say they like the show.
Yeah, usually they never mention the tickets. So we only have 4 or 5 people writing in. I want to see more at the end.
What if we have any leftovers from the producer when he gets done?
None are left.
What?
They're being saved for the
finale.
his use and his retirement.
No.
Whatever's left over.
I don't think you can use them in Arizona.
Do we know that's where
He's
the
not
producers?
going to Arizona. He's staying here. He's not going anywhere.
The Regal, they're all over, yeah.
Yeah, he's staying here. He's going to get an apartment in Albany.
All right, now what do you want to see now? Do you want to see my current?
Yeah.
Or do you want to see this? I have a model also, but we're going to see why. Now this segment was quite entertaining. You came up with this, Dave. All you did was ask when I was retired, and we got a whole bit on if you're going to be bored or not when you retire. And you seem to think no matter what I did, I was going to be bored.
I say this, and I stand behind this statement, and I will continue to stand behind it no matter if I'm wrong or not. Unless you have oodles of cash, which you very well may, having not had children. But if you have oodles of cash and you can just travel, do things, whatever, yeah, you won't be bored. But if you're like me and you're poor and you have nothing, you'll be bored in retirement.
Huh.
So, I have a few hobbies, but they're not everyday kind of things, or at least I just need something to fill up 3 more days for the week. That's all I need. So if I retired and I sat around the house all day doing nothing, it would not be a good thing. I need stuff to do. And I don't have a ton of free cash laying around where I can just say, I think I'll go to Italy. I'll go on those Perillo tours. No. Or listen to the Wonder Bible. Whatever. I don't have a lot of time for that. So I say, regardless of the hobbies that you have, Ed, and I don't care how enormous the hobby is, which we're about to witness, at some point, enough's enough. And you're going to say, you know what? Yeah, I've been doing this like every day for the past 18. I'm taking a day off. Then it's 2 days off. Then you do it once every 3 weeks. I'm telling you. Don't wait. Don't retire now. Hang in another 5 or 6 years.
Oh, that I know. I don't care what's going on. That ain't happening. And luckily, I don't like to travel, nor if I had all the money in the world would I want to travel anywhere these days.
Okay, boredom.
I'm not bored. Here we go.
All right.
The reasons why. I was going to do a video tour, but I forgot about it until just last night. So I just grabbed some quick pictures, Dave.
All right.
Stuff to sell. Why you won't be bored.
Wait a minute. How does that? What do you do? What do you post it on eBay or something?
Yeah.
How is that not? What is that? An all-day thing? I'm going to sit here today. My job is to post everything on eBay. Okay, you take 8 hours to do that. It's done. Then what do you do?
Well, probably all I need to fill the time is what I'm doing at work because supper time comes around. You eat your supper, and then you sit down and watch the night's shows.
I have this sneaking suspicion what's going to keep you from being bored isn't the fact that you have a lot to do. It's the fact that you won't get up until 2 in the afternoon.
Well, I do that now on the weekend. It doesn't matter. So we have, this is a small room. This is a carryover. There's stuff I got to go through in there. And
maybe I'll retire and help you.
I might have something for you to do. So that's just some. That's another one. That's more current stuff in there that just got thrown in. But
this is not a basement, is it? Or is it?
That's a bottom level. It's the bottom.
Oh, the bottom level. Is it like you have like a family room down there?
It's a split level, yeah.
All right. So that would be considered a bedroom.
This would be a bedroom if there was a third person.
It would be.
Would
It is
be.
not. So it's models. Okay, what are you doing with them? Selling?
This is all selling stuff. And now,
Little do you know, Ed, this is your bucket of cash.
this is an extra bucket of cash. It's extra cash for a while, and it's also something to do.
If I
And,
knew you were going to do this, I would have showed pictures of my house and how there's nothing in it.
well, you can do that next time. See, the thing, there's big stuff in the boxes, and this is bigger stuff. But there's also on the bottom of that stuff boxes of like TV guides, which I never threw out. Probably because I knew the value of them.
There's Ollie sells a lot of Star Wars toys.
Do they? Do they have them?
Yeah, they still have them.
There's a robot.
That's the, some stuff I'm not selling. Like that, that's the original 60s Lost in Space Remco robot in there. See, eventually there'll be nice displays on the shelves, and the stuff in the boxes will be, cleared out of there. So stuff to sell. Now we're moving on. Stuff to watch. There's some. Plenty of stuff to watch there.
Yeah, see, to me, that's boring.
That's boring. See, that's not boring.
Yeah, I don't like watching movies or television that much.
You got your own blockbuster.
That's all Blu-rays in that section there.
See, that's part of my problem is I cannot just sit around and watch movies and television. It bores me. I need to be doing something.
That's a problem.
That is a
we have
problem.
to work on with you, Dave.
But then if I see the problem there is I sit there and watch TV, then of course I got to have the snacks.
Yeah, I don't usually
That's
need a
not
lot
good.
of snacks.
Yeah, that's not good.
So we're on to, that's the Blu-ray section. That's all DVDs there. I would, know what I'm like?
A lot of disposable income there.
I'm
Ed.
like, see, this stuff is not going to waste, though.
Please tell me that's not a picture of Charlene Tilton.
That's an autographed Charlene Tilton
Is it?
up on top.
How can I knew that.
How did you know that?
I don't know. I just seem to remember that from like her days at Dallas.
I got the David Norton up there.
Is that Catherine Bach?
Catherine Bach. Someday we'll go through all these pictures too. That'll be interesting.
Oh.
So that was my original collection. I made that display. I thought that was going to hold all my DVDs. Now it's mainly the horror area over there.
That would be my porn area.
This is the models now.
I don't care how many pictures you have here, Ed. This is not 20 years worth of stuff to do.
You write in at home. Does this look like 20 years
No.
of stuff to entertain
It
yourself?
looks like you have a problem, but it doesn't look like 20 years of stuff to do. It's not.
You're going to bring your pictures over of your house.
I don't
We're
have
gonna
something
see-
for 20 minutes to do.
This guy's got nothing to do over here. I think we have one more model picture, and then that's there. Now, models take time. I like to do models. That's why I have them all and I do them. And they take time. And there's at least 30 years of time in this.
I like to paint, but not all day.
So
Can't do
see,
it.
you do a couple hours of model. You do a couple hours of watching. You do a couple hours of selling on eBay. Do 3 minutes of something on
30
Pornhub.
years?
And
Yeah. All right, Pornhub. Okay. I get
all
that.
right, that'll keep you busy.
That'll keep me busy.
Well, next time we'll
Just
get
want to get calluses on my hand.
to the model I have over here.
All right.
I just started, and we're at game time.
All right. Game time. It's the poster pairs game where the camera switches over to here. And Ed groans.
Not today.
All right. Where you send in 2 numbers from 1 to 6, we select your entry, reveal what's behind the numbers, and if they match, you win 2 free movie passes. If you right spin the wheel, we bring out the Schwinn, and you can win up to 10 tickets.
See, we had 2 personalities. We discovered something all these years.
What's that?
I have these things, and I'm usually never bored except at work. And you are bored watching TV, which I guess is why you don't have a lot of shows you like, or maybe you just found one.
No, I just watch my hockey games, and once that season ends, there's nothing to watch.
Huh. See, I haven't seen Dallas in probably over 10 years. I would grab my Dallas seasons and watch Dallas again.
That sounds awful.
200 episodes.
That sounds awful.
That sounds entertaining to me. I don't know.
Michelle Crisafulli, 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
We had 1 and 2 last week, so it could be a match
Oh,
this week.
well,
Wait a
this
minute.
is going to be better.
I'm getting ready with the poppers because I think this is the one.
Yep. I have a good feeling. It's the Web
And she said
Series.
spin the wheel.
Oh, no. I'm going to give away some tickets.
What? Give her tickets anyway. I want to know, is she part of the Crisafulli heating people? If she is, she's got enough money. She don't need to pay. She don't need our free tickets.
Jeez. We never thought of that. It's the Crisafulli brothers, but is she the sister?
She could be related.
Right in
Yeah, let
with
us
your
know.
entry.
Let us know. I want some free oil. No, I don't, because I don't have oil heat. Anyway, if you want to enter, just send an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. That's mediazone95@gmail.com. 2 numbers from 1 to 6. We select your entry, reveal what's behind the 2 numbers you give us. If they match, you'll win 2 free movie passes. If you write spin the wheel, then you have 1 chance to turn those 2 tickets into 10. And then you have 2 chances to turn those tickets into 6. 2 more chances for 4. 6 chances you keep the 2. 5 you lose 1. 2 you lose them both.
Something just popped in my head. We'll do on the next show. Something work related.
Oh, okay.
I can ask you your opinion on this. Now, where do you fall?
What?
not the finger.
Oh, okay.
The producer, where do you fall on the retirement? Are you going to be bored scale? Are you somewhere?
Oh,
in
no.
What?
No. He'll never be bored. Because all he's going to do is go to the casinos.
Most likely.
Well, he's got something there. then.
That's a massive interest. See, my problem is there's not one thing that I find so incredibly interesting that it would keep my attention for a long period of time. There's a lot of little things I like to do, but not enough to keep me completely. Plus, I don't hate my job. Let's remember that.
Do you play cards?
No,
No.
I could learn,
Throwing something out there.
but I don't hate my job. That's the thing too. So
No.
I'm a little. There's less impetus on me to hurry up and get out. That's the thing.
Okay.
Ed wants to sleep and not go to work.
Yeah.
Right. That's called
Not-
clinical depression.
Not sleep, but get out. You got that part right. That's part of what I wrote down. What's that?
Driving to work.
Driving to work with his nightmare. People.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm 2 minutes from work. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be doing this on camera? I don't care.
for some reason, 90% of the drivers I see in the morning anyway are women going to work. Not that there's anything wrong with women, harassment and all that. But there was a 4-car pileup the other day in the 3rd lane. What do you call the 3rd lane? The passing lane?
Yeah.
Over there off
on
on that, in the worst possible spot. And I'm looking as we're, crawling by the crash scene.
Was it 787 and
It was the
990?
Northway
Oh,
again.
Northway. Okay. Oh, that's awful.
4 women drivers.
Right on their bumpers.
Either on each other's asses, which is fine on Pornhub,
Right.
but not on the Northway driving. And just, you gotta slow down and leave some space.
Here's
This is
my issue,
something,
of which we know I have many issues. But here's
Okay.
my issue. The other day we had a snowstorm,
okay.
and I was driving home. Now, I keep an adequate space,
Yeah.
significant space on the highway, because if someone in front of me hits their brakes, if I have to hit mine hard, I'm sliding. So I don't want to have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens is when you leave space, idiots come up and then cut in front of you.
That is true.
Then you got to drop back more.
Yeah.
And then the next idiot comes in and cuts in front of you. It's just, people, relax. Get home in one piece. Don't make me wreck. Just get home. Doesn't matter if you get home at 5:20 or 5:40. Just get there home.
I just thought of something else I'm writing down for next time. We got a lot of material to cover next time. And we also have that sexy Shades of Grey.
And for the next show, come up with something for me to do in retirement.
I think this is something we have to do.
All right.
We'll think of something.
All right.
All right, we'll see you next time.
The Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.